Welcome! What's up, people? Today we're gonna talk about Gentile Akai, the old DC characters that just got hidden ability, and the new ones Misaki, Hayato, and Yamada, the Baldy. So let's start talking with the old characters first. So Gentile first. Okay, Gentile comes with a team skill that gives every non-Japanese player 20%, and the penalty area master is a passive, so in the penalty area he is stronger by 35%. Special skills are right angle defense with 440, dandy interception with 415, and 8 rank dandy pass with 290, which sucks. Tackle is not his strongest, his strongest is supernova with 490, dandy interception is dandy, and dandy pass is whatever. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more toughness type club players that gives everyone 2.5%, another bond that debuffs your opponent by 2.5%, auto intercept enhance, so he has a 10% chance to auto intercept a pass with a special skill interception, 10%.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I saw when I saw that, I first thought that he gives the whole team 10%, but to himself I really don't see why is that even there. Stats down, so physical 20% minus for your matchup opponent. Japanese players 80% of the time it activates, and the stats down to every Japanese player 2%, so basically it's 4.5 to Japanese players. Okay, so first red flag that I got when I saw that guy is the penalty area master and the fact that he doesn't have any other boost, which basically meant that he needed a lot of boost in stats to actually be kind of relevant and usable. Second red flag I noticed was the lack of auto intercept enhance to every other player, because it's only 10%, so I'm not actually sure why is that even there. That will almost never activate, or 1 in 10 times, even if club doesn't know what percentages mean, and we know they don't, so I know it will ever activate. I mean, stats down to your opponent 20%, matchup Japanese players 8% chance to activate. I mean, if it's 20% to every single matchup opponent, I would say okay, that gives him some value, because his stats out of the box are ridiculously bad. So he is whatever, the dribbler and the passer, of course, but whatever. But defensively he is not especially good at tackling, blocking and intercepting. He basically sucks at everything he does. Non-Japanese players will just run circles around him, and he will not represent a problem. Even when you look at that guy in the box, so he is 75, 74 and 68 in the box, so he will not be able to block Hyuga. He will not be able to block, let's say, Pierre when his passive is active. I mean, he would sometimes in the box, but no, I know Pierre is just really powerful. If you debuff your opponent, of course, he's gonna have a lot more use to you, but this is just absolutely ridiculous. If club wants to give hidden ability, I mean, why do you even go to extent of actually reworking a character if it's just gonna be basically worse than the new gacha characters? I just don't see the point in this. So let's talk about Akai. Kind of same story here, if you ask me, but let's talk about him a bit.
Just shut up! You're a virgin!
So, team skill, everyone 20% if you use 5 or more agility type Japanese players. And passive is stats 20% versus attacking midfielders and defensive midfielders. Special skills are aggressive right angle defense with 455 and 2 air ranked nothings. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more Japanese players that gives everyone 4%. Because why would it be 4.5? Because this guy is just too OP.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
No, he's not. Skill block cancel, so he'll cancel up to 1 special skill block used against him. He is an insight master with 15%, so if he guesses the right action, his stats will get a boost of 15%. Special skill force up for his tackle special skills, so the force goes up by 10%, and that is always active. That's why you see signal duo defense is 539, not 490, I believe it is raw, and stamina killer, so he will require your opponents to use 10% more stamina when he matchups with them. So when we look at his raw stats, he is absolutely whatever. I mean, he's a good tackler, but he will not intercept shit with this. By the way, he's not toughness, right? He's what color is he?
Just shut up! You're a virgin!
He's agility, and he's not from Piemonte, Laz, you idiot. He's a junior youth or something, world youth. So, raw, whatever, you know, easy to pass over. Obviously, he will rarely ever have success. Blocking, I don't even want to talk about it. If you guess the right action, I guess, you know, you will tackle almost everyone with that. Let's say if like a completely broken skill type dribbler gets released, he will not be strong enough to tackle him with that. You know, obviously, if he's sided against attacking or defensive midfielders, you can basically bully guys with 78, but still that's not a number today that is like when it was like the Gentile full body stand when he was released, because that was his number. And up until then we got a lot of players who actually go up above and beyond of the players what was basically active and meta when that Gentile full body stand Dreamfest character was released. So this is good. 78 is really nice, but it's not a constant bullying tackle between, you know, and the interception is kind of good at 63.7. Of course, you will have to guess the right action to have a constant chance of actually intercepting stuff, because that way he comes to 71.7 and his tackle is now at almost unbeatable 87.9. Everything else is whatever. So as a defensive and attacking midfielder killer, he is, you know, his natural position is a defensive midfielder or a side defender with a 4 defender line. I cannot see his use anywhere else. And the fact that he basically, again, like Gentile, you have the new gacha characters that are much more consistent and more powerful than him. So, you know, I don't really see, as I said, the use in you know, giving hidden ability updates to the players that will actually not be usable in the high-tier meta. I mean, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be like every character, you know what I mean? But, you know, I would actually give a hidden ability to a character and give him a specific use in a team where he gets a boost, like, you know, team links and stuff. And that basically in that specific team he comes to the real numbers that he can actually be used in the high tier meta. That would be fun. This is not fun. This is not fun. He's nice, he's good, but for a dream collection, nah, fuck no, that should have been better. So let's talk about Misaki, Yamada and Hayato. First, let's talk about Yamada. So Yamada comes with the team skill that gives everyone 23% if you use 5 or more agility type club players, and full body stand as a passive. So the higher his stamina is, the higher the force of special skills will be, to the maximum of 20%, 25%. So if you have 80% excuse me, or more of your stamina, your passive will be fully active, and if you have less than 20%, your passive will not be active at all. Special skills are diving spider save with 500 momentum. That is his most powerful catch, which is nice. Double-handed smash with 450, that is his most powerful punch, which is nice. And he has on the sides his second most powerful catch for stamina saving purposes with 405. Excuse me. Hidden skills are bound with 2 or more agility type club players that gives everyone 2%. Same requirement for debuff 4%, which is nice. Skill block cancels, he'll cancel up to 1 special skill block used against him, which is nice because he doesn't have a lot of skills he can actually use. Master catcher, so if you know you go with a catch and the catch is not entirely successful and it bounces off your goalkeeper hands, this will make sure he catches the ball every time in the positions when you actually get a deflection and it goes into the corner. You see that is kind of a, you know, often thing that happens, especially when the matchup is close. He will catch up.
Just shut up. You're a virgin.
Catch it every time, which basically goes awesome with his full body stand, because you don't want a full body stand keeper to save something, then it goes to your opponent and he shoots, then he's weaker, and if you save, it's better, you know, that it's not deflected, obviously, because you might as well have a puncher there. We all know that a catcher is a more reliable keeper. So full power gauge up is the last one, so you will boost your full power gauge by 7% on a successful save, which is a really nice set of hidden abilities, if you ask me. When we look at his stats, we can see that this Baldy actually looks really nice. With full stamina, he is 95.6, which is a really respectable number. This is really nice. So let's see how he looks when you actually have him at half of his stamina. At half of his stamina, he is still really nice with 86k power. Punch not really, so you know, try to stay away from that. But you know, drained, it's whatever, but you know, every full body stand keeper while drained is almost whatever, so basically that doesn't mean nothing, you know. We all know the use of full body stand keepers. Basically, if you have a full body stand keeper and a sucky team that surrounds him, he will basically save most of your shoots. But of course, the more your opponent shoots, the less powerful it will be. Full body stand keepers are the best keepers in the high-end tier meta, because you surround him with a crazy defense and crazy automatic interceptors all around, so that basically it's not so easy to create good chances that you can actually put him in danger. When you put him in danger, he will come across with one of the most powerful and consistent keepers in the game, because everything he needs to do is have stamina. So basically makes sense, surround him with a good team. That's why the high-end meta is always full of full body stand keepers, because they work the best in a great broken team. Obviously, this guy comes really close to Calusias, if you ask me, when you actually look at how much power each and every one of them carry. I would give advantage to Calusias, of course, because, you know, he is a bit more consistent. But you know, this guy is not really far off. The only thing that basically puts Calusias in front of him is his color, because you know, I mean color. Calusias is skill type, and I fucked up again. This guy is agility. I'm a fucking idiot. So basically, what I wanted to say, being an agility player, he is a victim to Hyuga. Hyuga is the most used forward today, and basically Hyuga will not only kill agility keepers, he will kill anyone. You know, he will have a huge chance of killing basically any keeper in the game. Comparing him and Calusius, a couple of days ago I said that Calusius is the best debuff keeper in the game, and that still stands. This guy is not far off. This guy is really nice, really good, and if you need an agility goalkeeper for your team, and if your team looks better and is surrounded by better players when you use a debuff agility based team, then of course this guy will be better than Calusius. Real nice keeper, I might say. I mean, I didn't expect this, but it's really good, you know, to see actually some diversity. You know, I compared him to Calusius for obvious reasons, I already said. And, you know, stuff that puts Calusius in front of him, as I said, is ignore color type, because that is just the first thing you see when you actually see a goalkeeper. If a goalkeeper is a color that doesn't work good with the highest used meta forward or a meta scorer, he will not have a good time. But these guys actually might have a good time because, as I said, if you surround him with good toughness type defenders in the middle to actually counter Hyuga and stuff, you know, you could actually do some damage, but looks really nice. All in all, this guy looks nice, really nice. We all saw the power of and the consistency of Calusius, the blue one, Rising Sun version, right? Full body stand, and he lasted a long time. I expect this guy to do the same, you know, especially if you're paired up with someone who doesn't have enough shields and you come equipped with a lot of debuffs. This guy will be really nice. If your opponent comes close to the goal, he will neutralize the chance. Nice. Yamada is actually good. Let's talk about... So, Ayato comes with a team skill that gives everyone 23% if you use 5 or more toughness type club players. And Insight Master is a passive, so his stats rise by 35% if he guesses the right action, which is nice. Special skills are Overtake, Intercept with 470 momentum, that is a brand new one and is the most powerful, which is Noise. Noisy Block, Silent Tackle, best skills that he can use, excellent. And a ranked Power Dribble with 265. Hidden skills are Bond with 2 or more toughness type club players that gives everyone 4.5%. Sorry, my throat hurts, so I'm sucking on a thingy that makes it better. Recovery, so 70%, you know, when he's stunned and shocked that he lost a matchup, you know, he will recover 70% faster, which is always ridiculously good. Stamina killer, so he will require from his opponents to use 25% more stamina when they're matched up with him, which is excellent. Shoot killer, high flying, so on top of it that he is very good on high balls, he gets additional boost of 20% to stats against high flying shots. For the final calculation, you can basically add on the momentum 25 to actually get the, you know, his final power on block. So basically, no one will ever make a successful shot over him if you go with a block in the air. High shot, basically, on any shot. And he gives stats up to Takeshi Sawada 2%. Takeshi Sawada, right? There's no other Takeshi. Or there is it, doesn't matter. Takeshi, some Takeshi gets 2%. Who Takeshi? I don't know. When we look at his raw stats, so if you don't guess the right action, he's not bad, you know. He's well rounded, that's why I suggested this limit break. You see 59, 60, 61, excellent. That means basically he will be able to bully with tackle interest and some skill type guys around. If you guess the right action, I mean, you can even pass, tackle, block, intercept. Everything is excellent with 80 all around, which means that basically most of the time, if you guess the right action, nah, don't get over you. And you have a shoot killer, and basically, he's a toughness type, so basically that's everything he needs to block Hyuga, Shoot killer, high flying, so if you don't guess the right action, that's why I left only block and intercept, because in the air you cannot use anything else. So really nice. 72 is 73, which basically means that you will be able to bully some skill type guys around. And you have a 93.9, that's 94. If you guess the right action on the high ball with a block, I mean, that's ridiculous. That goes even further, as I said, you add this thing and he comes to 100, so it will be impossible to shoot over on a high ball. All around, really reliable defender. Everything you need to do is just guess the right thing. As such, he can be used on the sides with a 4 defender line, or as in a 3 defender line on the sides, in the middle, everywhere. I wouldn't suggest like use him solo in the middle in a 3-line defense. You can do it, but there's better guys with auto interceptions, auto blocks and stuff like that, which is really useful there. But in a 4 defender line, he will be excellent paired up with auto interceptor in the middle, or as I said, anywhere on defense. That gives this guy a huge value, because he is excellent all around and can be used everywhere. He has great stamina, his skills are awesome. I mean, he's just a stud. Hayato Igawa is a stud, man. I like him.
Just shut up. You're a virgin.
Nice. Takeshi Sawada now, if that's Sawada, Takeshi Sawada now gets a total of, I don't know, 55% boost in a full Japanese team. That's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's talk about Misaki as the last one. So, Misaki comes with a team skill that gives everyone 23% if you use 5 or more skill type club players, and he is attacking midfielder and a defensive midfielder killer, so he gets a boost of 15% versus them. Nice. Special skills are turn overhead pass with 465. That is the best pass available to Misaki. Up until now it was captured on a limited Misaki that never returned, so it is actually nice to see this on a regular gacha unit. Overhead interception, base interception for Misaki, excellent. Excellent artistic dribble, 455, excellent dribble. Everything, I mean, really valuable just for the skills. We have hidden skills bond with 2 or more skill type club players that gives everyone 4.5%, which is really easy to do. Auto intercept, so 80% of the time his auto interception special skill will activate, which will be really convenient to intercepting those passes. Special skill block, he will block one special skill of your matchup opponent 70% of the time. That is excellent. Stamina costs down. He will require 15% less stamina when using a special skill, which is excellent because he will never be drained, considering he has 1221 stamina. That is excellent. And he inspires Ishizaki and Urabe, giving them 5% to special skill force when they use a special skill after you win a matchup. I mean, this guy, you don't have to look at Urabe, but Ishizaki is one of the most used central defenders in the game, the best defender in the game, and you can basically see that, this guy, boosts him even more. Ishizaki will be now even more terrifying. When we look at his raw stats, he's not half bad. He's not bad at all. You have a good dribble at 61.7. That's against forwards and defenders. So 61, 60, 65 is a pass, 68, 1, 2. 69. tackle is 54.4, and you know, not so good, but you know, if you guess the right action, I mean, sometimes it will be enough. Against toughness type, you know, ridiculous dribblers, no. But yeah, he's a good interceptor at 61.3. So he can even do the job against defenders and forwards if you guess the right thing, you know, most of the time. But against agility type and skill type, yeah, I guess so. Agility, yeah, sure. Against attacking midfielders and defensive midfielders, he is really nice with 71 dribble. He has a 75.2k pass, 79.3k 1-2, 62.6 tackle, and 70.5 intercept. Really nice all-around playmaker. Considering that he looks really nice, he buffs the best defender in the game. He has auto intercept, special skill block, stamina cost down, excellent skills, great bond, easy bond, and you know, he is required for one of the best forwards of the day, and that is Pierre, to do his 1-2 with him. So I mean, what can I say? This guy is really nice, valuable. Unlike some other Misakis, this guy cannot score, but he can do everything else. He is one of the best, in my opinion, side attacking midfielders in the game. So really nice, reliable, skill blocker, auto interceptor. He can be even used in the middle because of that auto intercept. I mean, really nice. Everything that I have to say against this guy is that he's only attacking midfielder. If he was a defensive midfielder too, that would make him a complete, really beautiful unit. But you know, that's not half bad. Attacking midfielder, okay, he has a ton of places to actually be. Really nice player. I like him. I like this Misaki, and you know, I would say, you know, all three of them are great, you know. I personally like the most Hayato when I saw him, but Misaki is here. Misaki is so valuable, man. Misaki is just so valuable. Misaki opens a lot of possibilities for Pierre, as I said. Napoleon to have 1-2 with him if you don't have Pierre. He's just... with Tsubasa, he has 1-2. Really nice, really nice. I like him. I like this Misaki, and I like that he's regular gacha, because, you know, he will be used probably a lot. So that's basically it for this analysis. If you want to pull for these guys, good luck. If you don't wanna, then, you know, don't pull for them. Just save your SSR tickets and do it later. And that's basically it. If you like this video, like it. If you didn't like it, fuck it. That's basically it. See you guys. Bye bye.